Alright guys, welcome back to Campaigns from North Africa. We're on turn 1, up stage 2. 2 days, 8 hours has passed. We are now in the next 2 days, 8 hours. There are 3 op stages per turn, which add up to a week, as you can see. What we have going on is the Italians, they called in for next turn. We have 14,500 tons of supply coming in. Those supplies, a little bit would probably be going to Benghazi and Tripoli. So we'll have that on different ship lanes. Where we're at right now, we are in Italian movement and we'll begin combat in a bit. We did air. So what happened during air? The Italians brought in SM-79s to bomb this hex. They bombed 11 Haas. They were able to pin them. The British brought in their air and fighters. We had units in scramble, so they came out to scramble here to intercept the British. Each side took a loss. They lost a fighter, so we lost 1 CR-42. They lost 1 Hurricane. However, we didn't have enough fighters to continue after their bombers, so their bombers got through and was able to take out, or not take out, but pin a battalion. And so for me to want to move this division out, I'm going to have to break off that battalion and leave it pinned in this hex so I can move Maledi forward. And then they can catch up after. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Because I still have to move these guys. I still have to move these guys here. Over here, this is part of Maledi. This is their regiment. They have 6 breakdown points, and they have 3 CP that they expended already for them. They couldn't react because they're pinned, so they stayed here. So they're probably we're gonna probably have a battle going on, because I'm gonna bring up the division and try to get to here so we can attack. Aska, they came up and we had the RTR of the 7th Armor. They were actually in this hex. They pushed them out and they landed here, the RTR. But then the black shirts came up, and then again they reacted and they moved out. The RTR, that is, the 7th Armor, had a breakdown with, I believe their A9 broke down in this hex. So when they reacted and retreated away, the black shirts were able to capture it, and that's this right here. So we have one of their tanks. This is the breakdown points for the black shirts. We had 16 breakdown points and we expended 8 CP in movement. So I'm just putting, this is actually here. I'm putting it here for now. But when it's time for me to move, I'll put it back and send it back to our repair shop. They also lost more A9s. So there's 2 A9s broken down in this hex because they expended 14 breakdown points already. And they expended 7 CP by doing their reaction. So they can't move any further, because once you get adjacent, you have to stop. So they react. And I'm not going to be able to do continuous movement with them because they're not within 2 hexes of an enemy, nor are they. Because once this unit is probably going to move away, It's not going to be within 2. And anyway, it's right now 3. 1, 2, 3. What else is there? Oh, that's about it right now. So I'll take off camera, but there is one cool thing before I let you go that I wanted to show you. We're gonna have to start bringing in trucks. So we got to start planning, which is great. You get to start planning how many trucks you want to bring in, light, medium, heavy, for your supply. You also have a production line where you can bring in infantry units. So we have 1100 TOE. We can start planning on game turn 5. And 2 weeks later, we can have these things shipped in. So we got to start figuring out what kind of AA guns, what kind of artillery guns, and so on and so forth, tanks. The German side, which then I hear, which is pretty cool, you can figure out, hey, I need some Panzer 3s or Panzer 3H. And so you kind of pick and choose what you need to put your units together. And then you have an organization chart of how you can organize everybody. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, so let me get back to the game, and I'll update you on more. Talk to you later.